Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rim Alternis, the place for Prowlers and Paragons recently. This is the final stream of the Blood and Justice Nocturne by Night Kickstarter. We are fully funded, $6,500, but we have some stretch goals that if we reach $2,000, or for every $2,000 beyond that, so the first one at $8,500, we get a new plot point campaign for written by Bill Keyes, as well as we will make 10 of the villains in the book as physical collectible cards that you could add on to any order. But for right now, we're just going to play some Prowlers and Paragons. And so we'll start with introductions with Tom, the GM.
Hi, I'm Tom. I am Director of Special Projects for REM. I do a lot of tech behind the scenes, some writing for Shadowrun, and GM a couple streams, including tonight's Halloween episode of Paranormal Albany. I think that pretty much introduces me. Elizabeth?
Hello, I'm Elizabeth. I do a lot of the editing here at Realm Alternis, so all of the fun shows you see here on Twitch, I am the one who edits them and puts them on YouTube. I also play in Like Clockwork on Sundays. That's pretty much all I do.
Hi, I'm Bill Keyes. I'm the creator and writer of the Blood and Justice world for Prowlers and Paragons. And today I will be playing Skadd, the goddess of the earth, mountains.
Jennifer.
Hi, I am Jennifer Shinefield. I am the CEO of Mobius Worlds Publishing, and today I am playing Ullr. I'm so excited.
All right. And I kind of forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ava Rogers, the crowdfunding director here at Realm Alternis, which means I am the face behind the scenes for a lot of the Kickstarters that we've been talking about, including this one. But I also produce and edit for our podcast, Alternia Archives, which we just finished today. 3 special episodes of the Alien campaign for Halloween. So we got 13 episodes and then 3 special at the end. For now, take it away, Tom.
All right. So let's just set up what's been happening on the Earth the last couple weeks. A couple weeks earlier, NASA and other space agencies reported that there were 2 killer meteorites that were coming towards the Earth. So it was the full-on asteroid movie, but they didn't have Bruce Willis to drill a hole in it. So everyone braced for the end of the world. But the meteors slowed down. For some reason, they did not hit with the same force. So everyone rejoiced. The world was saved. Scientists were immediately dispatched, and of course, military were immediately dispatched to check on what happened, what caused the meteorites to slow down, so that the world wasn't destroyed. In the chaos while this happened, 4 unsuspecting tourists in New Zealand were kidnapped, disappeared without a trace. But more on those 4 poor souls later. But what the military and scientists found was that the meteors cracked open, and out of them came what could only be characterized as monsters. Out of one of them was a large humanoid being on fire. Out of the other one was a large a large quadruped with giant slavering jaws. And they proceeded to basically destroy the military that was there to face them. While the governments of the world considered how to respond with nuclear response, suddenly on the power channel or the power tube channel, a was taken over, and all TV and computers throughout the world saw the image of a man with his New Zealand accent, and this is what he said: "To the people of my guard, it is I, Odin. I and the Aesir and the Vanir have woken from our sleep, just in your time of need. Monsters roam your land once more, and my children, my people, will go forth and slay them for you. To the people of my lands, Ragnarok has come, but fear not, for I, Odin, who sacrificed mine eye to the well, have gained wisdom and will lead you past this end of everything. Give my children your aid, give them your worship, and we will confound the Nords to weave their tapestry of destruction." And behind him, you see 4 people in garb, in what could only be described as Viking garb, standing there, suddenly revealed. And then you see a brilliant light that can only be described as a kaleidoscope of colors. Grab them and zip them out. And now, to the 4 of you. You appear on top of a mountain, above what you think is, your guess is, somewheres in Australia. Based on, you don't know why, but that's your feeling. You hear what can only be described as the sounds of battle nearby. And you have been told by the Allfather, who had literally just woken you up before he hopped onto the web, or before he hopped onto his video call. He had woken you and said, "Go forth and slay these monsters." So, Earl, you are the only one of these who have led others in battle before. What are you doing? Other than unmuting yourself.
That would be first.
Thank you.
Of course I am. My brothers and sisters, we must go and help the children of Midgard. We have been tasked by the Allfather himself. So first, I must track exactly where are these monsters, who are they attacking, what is going on here. We must help them. So I'm going to start by tracking.
Okay.
Figure out where we're going.
All right. Go ahead and give me, that would be on your character sheet, that would be 12.
Tracer.
You have Tracer.
Road tracking.
So,
Woohoo! Yay for shiny click clack. Oh, can I have this roll later when we're in combat?
No, I prefer to get all these out of the way now.
9.
9. Okay. All right. You sit down and reach out your senses. You can sense two threats. The one on this side of the world, that appears to be the quadruped, the furry quadruped. He is just over that mountain range.
Okay.
Just on the other side of the mountain. What you can sense is appears to be drinking something. The other creature, you can smell the sulfur from him, and he is honestly on the other side of the world. It's like they hit on the exact opposite sides of the world.
Brothers and sisters, it seems that we have 2 threats. One is nearby, just over that mountain range, and the other is on the other side of Midgard. Which do you think we should handle first?
I think we should go after the closest one first. We should attack it, destroy it, and then face the other monster.
Well, sister, as you can speak to the very bones of the earth, perhaps you would help guide us through these mountains. I can tell you the way, but you can speak to them and we can get there faster.
Yeah, absolutely. I am attuned to the planet Earth, so can I sense exactly where this creature is, what it's doing, anything like that?
Yes, you can. You can sense a lot of recent damage and destruction. The Earth had recently been wounded. It feels like nearby, so you can definitely lead to that spot.
Okay. I am going to increase my size. And if anyone needs a ride, get there very quickly. I will carry you.
We would be grateful.
I suppose I won't turn it down.
I'd love a ride. Thank you.
And I will start marching off in that direction in a hurry so we can get there before it destroys anything else.
Okay.
It's a pony ride.
It's a pony ride.
Okay. You Yep. Njord, give me a attunement roll to the seas. Njord is the god of the seas
Yes.
and weather.
How many dice? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. It's 2s and 6s, correct?
2s, 4s, and 6s count as 2 successes.
Right. Okay. So let's see.
Nope. 2s and 4s count as 1 success. 6s count as 2 successes.
Yeah.
And then odd numbers don't count for anything.
Okay, so that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes.
Dang.
Good Lord.
12 successes. Okay. You can, now that you're down, you can completely sense where the other thing is, as it appears to be making its way from the ocean towards the land. The fire creature seems to have landed in the ocean and is slowly evaporating things and moving towards the earth. The basic effect of it is that it landed about it landed a few hundred miles off the east coast of the United States, and it's slowly making it walking out of the water to it, just so you know. All right. Get to that point. You crest the last mountain and you see this large, I would have to categorize it as a wolf-like creature, alien, but it's got spine. It could be fur, it could be spines, you're not sure, but it's definitely four-legged with large jaws on it. And it appears to be it just finished drinking down what could be a considered a reservoir of for a nearby town. So you have the high ground over it, and it doesn't seem to really realize you're there yet.
Are we upwind or downwind?
Oh, give me a luck roll for Earl.
All right.
Earl has the gift, several powers, luck, tracer, telescopic vision, a whole bunch of different sense. Basically, Earl is the Norse god of games and hunting.
Ten.
10. Okay, yes, you are upwind of it.
Yay! Sister, I will ask you to decrease your size so that we might sneak up on Fenrir.
Mark it, and I will take it from here.
Very well. I've got a thought myself, so I will set everybody down and kind of hunker down a bit. But I don't think I'm going to decrease myself. Not just yet.
All right. I'm going to go for the flank.
Okay.
Sneaky sneak.
Is there any bodies of water nearby that I might be able to maybe manipulate and kind of bring in a fog to cover us a little bit better?
Well, the one he's drinking out of.
Is that big enough?
Yes.
Okay.
He drank down what water was right there, but there is hang on. Kati Thane Lake Ear is there, and you can roll weather control to obscure your vision. To obscure its vision.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15 successes.
Oh,
Good
dog.
Christ.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Jeez. Huh. You know that time in every GM's, life when he realizes, crap, I may not have made these things powerful enough.
Okay, but you are behind the virtual screen, and therefore you can be like, No, it looks like it. It's fine.
I figured
Okay.
out the trick is to just increase the numbers.
Yeah. It is clearly on alert, but doesn't appear to have noticed you. Earl's going for the flank. You've obscured it. Hodr is getting ready to shoot.
Mm.
What is Skadd doing?
I am going to find a big boulder nearby so that I can hurl it at it as soon as the signal is given.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go through what happens when the signal comes in. When you make the signal, you guys can get. Have you been able to get in a position without it noticing you? So tell me what happens.
Who goes first?
Let's see. My edge is something.
That was something actually. I was generating these characters and I didn't go through and figure that out, did I?
Nope.
So remind the class how we figure out edge.
That
I have
is
the book
your
open.
agility plus your perception, or your agility plus your intellect, whichever is better.
Huh.
Mhm.
Okay. So since you all started out from the same template, that would all give you an edge of 9.
12.
12.
12, you're right. Sorry. So that would.
That's funny.
However, I would have to say that Earl's luck probably would definitely tip it in Earl's favor for going first.
Cool. All right. In that case, I have at my disposal a very large, very pointy spear that I'm going to throw at him. And then I am going to run full on into melee to use my battle axe.
Okay. Go ahead and
Sure,
roll
pointy,
your.
slashy things. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited about this game, you guys. I think it's
Go ahead and roll your attack.
all right. So I'm not seeing any specific combat abilities on this sheet.
I
So-
was for Earl, I was considering that luck. And I may have messed up when I built these characters too. So
Well, today you're the boss, Boo. So if you want me to roll
Yeah.
luck,
yeah, it's
I will
luck.
take that number and run with it. You betcha. And maybe just after the Kickstarter is over, we'll do another, how to build characters session on REM. That would be kind of fun, actually. Because, I mean, you didn't do it wrong, but there are definitely ways that we can tweak these to make them way the heck more effective.
Okay.
So it's all good. Like I said, we'll fix it in post. I like these. Can I keep them? I should have spent the resolve to have the 6s explode. Holy free holies, dude. I kind of want to take a picture of this roll. This is Gonzo. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I know.
Okay, so that was your ranged weapon. So
It
I'm
was my
going
ranged
to
weapon.
So for this guy, I'm going to roll half his toughness.
Then I kick him, sir, with a hia, yahweh.
I love that movie.
Well, I mean, if you don't, you're wrong. So
That's fair.
Okay, how many successes did you have?
19.
That's crazy.
19.
I know that
Okay.
I actually did take a picture of it. I'm gonna post it on the, when we do the stuff online later. It's like, look, I did a thing. This never happens in my regular games.
Okay. You do strike, you do hit it.
Yeah, I do.
Spear goes deer. It roars and clearly does not like where you hit it.
Come at me, Quark! I am a trail! No, wrong movie. Sorry.
And then Hodr fires.
Yes, so Hode definitely has a spot to fire because
Oh,
Hode can
heckin'
hear.
yeah.
So many dice, I love it. Like playing Shadowrun.
Is that not just so viscerally satisfying?
Okay.
Ooh, lots of sixes.
Yay!
Not quite as good as your roll, but that's 10, 11, 12, 13.
13?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I'm
got
never gonna
5
get to
sixes.
roll again. Like in my life.
Strangely enough, about the same amount of damage. Was done. Okay. Doesn't really matter at this point. Njord or Skadd, which do you want to do?
Lee's husband, go first.
Okay. Would I be able to take some of the water and form like an ice spike and send it into it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's so nice. Holy crap, so many sixes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14.
We are rolling rocks.
I love this game. It works so well.
It's okay. It's
Okay,
got to turn downhill. It's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Once the wolf turns on us, we're doomed.
Yeah. The ice sphere seems to hit its hide and shatter. It definitely makes a noise, but it's basically charging Earl right now. Skadd, what are you doing?
I'm going to pick up the biggest boulder I can find and hurl it at this thing's head.
Okay. The agility.
Let's see. It looks like a 13.
13? Ooh, okay. Yeah, you go to rain down on it, and its jaws open up, and it actually catches it.
What?
No.
No.
Nope, I beat it. Its agility beat it significantly. So those large
Yikes.
jaws that look like it could, swallow the sun, just open up and grab it. On the good news, though, it's bounded up the hill towards you, or bounded up the mountain towards you.
That's not good news.
Okay, it's got its. So what is? I've honestly done it. What is considered initiative is based on the edge, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Right. I will. Okay, so it. Go ahead and it spits the rock back at Skadd. Then go ahead and roll. Well, it's up to you what you want to do, but you can roll agility, or you could
Yeah, my
dodge it, or
at the size that I'm at, my passive defense, my armor. Yeah, my armor is much higher than anything else, so I'll just let it hit me and
okay.
soak it.
Nice.
Oops. Oh, that's a pretty good roll. 4, 5, 6, 14.
14. Okay. It doesn't come out of its mouth with that much force, so it does actually bounce off you.
Ha.
Earl, what is your action?
Like I said, running full out to go into melee range. Let me
Okay.
know when I get there.
Okay.
I actually would really like to have like that one panel in the comic of up in the air with
Yep.
like my legs kind of behind me and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
little top de poisson going on with the back bend. That's what I want.
Hodr, you shooting
Mhm.
again? Are you shooting again?
Yeah. Ooh, told you it was about to turn on us.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It could be worse. 6.
Okay. It does seem to bounce off of. You do hit it, but it bounces off of you, off of the armor.
Yeah.
Njord, what are you doing? Now, right now, it's basically charging up the mountain at the giantess, your wife.
Okay, well, I don't want that to happen. So, would I be able to form a wall of ice directly in front of it so that it smacks it and bounces into it?
Well, you're really not that good at chilling the water. You can
Okay.
control it. You
Okay.
definitely could. You definitely could. Yeah, you definitely could summon the water that you brought forth for fog and have it drop it, hit it with it, or drop in front of it. Yes.
And then I freeze it.
Yes, let's do that. I like this plan.
Teamwork.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
What?
I got
Maybe it just
5
turned on
6s.
me.
Yeah. Okay. You got 18 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's entering that. Odd, why don't you go ahead and roll your cold.
Yeah. It is 16 as well, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of 2s.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep, that you freeze it in front of it. Skadd, what are you, because it basically hits the patch of ice charging up at Skadd, and then it having trouble getting any traction.
Awesome. So it's slipping and sliding right now.
It's slipping and sliding right now, yes. So what are you going to do?
I am going to, I think, despite the fact that it's got spikes on it, I'm going to try to grab it and hold it so that my compatriots have a clear shot like at its neck.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me your.
I'm rolling. Here we go. Ooh. I'm being very consistent today. I got another 14.
Yep. Okay. I got no 6s, so there's no way I could beat that. You are able to grab a hold of it.
Okay.
And hold it in place. Earl, go ahead and give me your melee roll.
All
Yes,
right.
you do get he's got a hold of it, twisting it to the side. And you've got that gigantic, jump with the axe swinging up behind you.
I'm glad you're awake. Was getting worried
I mean,
about
not
you.
as epic of a roll. I mean, there's
Well,
not like all of those amazing, beautiful 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, no. Dude, I'm gonna reroll because that was not bueno. I mean, no, for like such a spectacular, heroic, like super panel, I want a better roll than that. Totally spending a result.
I see 3.
Yeah, I should not get 8 on 16 dice. I just no.
Yeah. No, especially since 6s doubling.
Exactly.
But the 6s are faded. The 6s are eluding me.
The boss.
Which makes me happy.
The last 3 rolls haven't had. Ouch.
13.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Better. Yeah.
That is less bad.
Yeah. It in its current position, it can't use an active defense using agility, so it's just using its toughness, half its toughness, because you're hitting it with a melee weapon. So how many hits did you get again?
13.
13. Okay, and I got I got 4.
Okay.
Okay,
That's good.
I do a spectacular job at severing right, like by the collarbone and
Yep.
through all that muscle and yeah.
It makes a large, a loud noise of pain. Okay.
You shall no longer bring pain and desperation to the people of Midgard, spawn of Loki. Okay, thanks. That's my over the top snappy banter for the round. Thank you.
That was an awesome one.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Chapter
Hodr, I'm gonna need you to make another roll to keep your grapple going.
Okie dokie.
Not Hodr, sorry, Skadd.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my ice.
Yep. No, the ice formed and it basically ran up onto it, and it just can't. It can't get any traction at this point. honestly, it would have slid back down, except that Skadd has a good grip on it.
Chapter 16.
He's let me know what your hits are for keeping your hold on him.
Oh, is this for me or for Hodr? I thought you said
That was
Hodr.
for you. Sorry. Yeah, I did say
Sorry, I
Hodr.
thought you said Hodr.
Chapter 7.
He did it first.
Okay, sorry about that. I was wondering about that, but
Yep, no.
4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like a 10.
A 10. Okay, it does manage to wiggle its way out, and is attempting to run away. Or in this case, actually, not really run away. It's letting itself slide down the ice.
Don't let it get away.
Odd, do you want to shoot? Or are you
Actually,
gonna try?
I'm going to snag it with my ice.
Okay, you're gonna try and have the ice
Like
grab
hold it in place. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me your cold power.
I don't have a lot of space. My dice always try to fall off my desk. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 14. Missed a 4. 14.
Okay. 14, you said?
Yeah.
Yep. You see the it does manage to turn, but then the ice creeps up its back 2 legs. And has it being held. Njord, you have something you want to do to it?
So I can just kind of say I have a weapon, is that right?
Yeah.
And like, okay.
Yep.
I would like to run up and try to stab it with a spear in its head.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
That would pretty much, I believe that's not a big, that would be might.
Okay.
If you're trying to, well, actually, let me ask you this question: Do you
Yes.
form the weapon out of water? Then you can use your elemental, your water control out of it.
Yes, because that means I can roll more dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
16. Jeez.
All of these dice are my favorite right now.
Earl, what are you doing?
Hack slash maim.
Go ahead and give me an agility roll.
Okay.
Because you got to run across the ice.
I got this.
I believe in you.
Eight.
8? Yeah, that does it. You're right. You got it.
I mean, I am old.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me your attack.
All right. Roll that fabulous bean bean. $14. Like legit, you guys, my dice have never been this
Nice.
awesome before, ever.
Mine either.
Seriously. I hope we're recording this because this is never going to happen again.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
the
And I just want to look back on it fondly.
the good news is that, you know, if all the issues I'm having with my dice, at least I get them all out of the way tonight before
No.
right now before tonight's stream.
No, I'm in that game. Because that means all my good luck is now.
Make it
How many-
count.
How many hits did you get?
14.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, you see it sag down. And
Okay.
yes, you have slain the monster.
You should not have broken free of your bonds, child of Loki.
And yes, to all of you, it does have a definite likeness to Fenrir. And Hodr. Go ahead and give me intellect rolls.
Remember where I opened my sheet at? There you are. 3 dice, you say?
Yes, 3 dice.
Oh, 3.
3? Oh wow.
I got a 2 and a 6. And then a 5, which doesn't count.
Njord?
Sorry, I forgot who I was for a minute.
Yep.
I got the same thing as Ava.
3. Okay. You both had some strange flashes. As the fight had gone on, strange situations. Hodr, you saw it, you felt you were in this carriage suspended from cables looking down. Before it was like when you first crested the mountain, you just had this during the fight, you'd had this flash of being in this carriage suspended from a cable and jumping. And then it popped back to what you were really looking at. Njord, it was an image of Skadd standing before a small house, but it's not Skadd. You know it's Skadd, but it's not Skadd. This small house with a round door on it. Strange round door. But those images pass fleetingly. So you have slain there is there's a strange flying craft approaching you. And you hear someone shouting out of it. Thank you. Can you please come down to the base of the mountain to talk to my commander?
Oh, the strange bird speaks.
Yeah, it's instead of flapping its wings, it spins its wings. It looks like one of those contraptions that oh wow. And I can't think of the name of them. The Svartalheim make.
Yes.
Um, um,
People of Midgard are very clever with their contraptions. They have compensated for their lack of magic so well.
It seems polite. Yes. Well, it seems polite enough, so let's go see what it wants.
At least for a short time, and then we must continue on.
okay. You guys do go down to the base of the mountain?
We do. We will tromp boldly down.
Yeah.
Does
Base of the
Skadd
hill.
stay at full height or
Oh, I will return down to a more normal size.
All right. You reach the bottom. You reach the bottom, and there's a lot of men wearing strangely colored cloth. It looks like armor's changed considerably since you last walked on Midgard. May I ask who I'm addressing? It's tough to tell because of all the armor, but when you take a good look, it's a woman. Looks like she has dark hair. About 5'10". I am Colonel Smith. Can I ask who I am addressing?
Colonel Smith, you seem to be well on your way towards earning your place among the ranks of the Valkyrie, Lady Warrior. We are but a few of the Aesir and the Vanir come to assist you as you fight this plague of monsters at the onset of Ragnarok. I am the god Ullr, and these are my companions. The spawn of Loki lies dead upon the hill. You may gather him and study him if you wish.
How did you accomplish those? You don't seem to have any. How did you get these powers?
Do you ask the bird how it flies? We are gods.
Oh my god, if you don't give her a resolve right now, I will I can't
Yeah,
even.
that
was awesome.
Yeah, that gets a resolve. Yes.
Yay.
I no, but I have and she pauses for a second. Really? That's how? Fine. No, but I have commanders myself that I must answer to, and they would want an answer to that question. So I appreciate that you did grant me that information. Your powers, your abilities are because you are gods.
Right.
That is correct.
Correct.
Can I ask how you arrived in this area? We have this area locked down to prevent civilians from getting hurt by that creature.
Which was a very wise decision, very tactical, and I applaud your efforts on helping those who are not able to help themselves. Again, the Allfather has granted us access to this place in your time of need.
So is your goal to stay here or?
Absolutely not. We only came here as an honor to your request. We must, of course, move on now to fight the other monsters that have come forth.
Surtur
So
in the ocean.
So it's your
Indeed.
intention to leave then and go
Uh,
fight the other creature.
We will
As per duty.
leave and go fight the other creature.
Thank you. That will I now have the answers I need for my commanders. Feel free to leave whenever you need to, or we
Lady
really
Colonel Smith,
We-
we are
we-
grateful
we can
for
provide
your
for
attention and
refreshments.
hospitality. And I will grant you safe hunting as you journey forth.
Okay. You guys can crawl the Bifrost whenever you want.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. The AT
Yeah.
transportation.
Yep, the AT transportation that is the power.
Right.
That there is a there actually is a fifth god, Hemedal, but he stays in one spot back where you were, and he controls the sorry, and he controls the Bifrost. But probably right now we're going to take a break so I can get this frog out of my throat, and figure out how to make the next guy tougher.
I think that would require limiting our dice.
Dice
So-
killing it.
Yeah. So we'll be back. We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. Thanks for
Welcome
staying
back.
with. Yeah, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us, folks. One thing just to go through for people who don't know Prowlers and Paragons that well, just how easy it was for me to set this up. Pretty much, Ava asked me to do something last week. Came up with the rough concept. Researched the Norse gods that I wanted to use, and that took the longest. And then it was just a matter of, okay, I opened the book up and just started plugging the numbers in. I probably spent about 15 minutes on each character, just to toss something together. Now, there's probably some better enhancements I could have done. I could have taken it farther, but I definitely got the game. I definitely could built the game to a spot where people could have some fun. You could have fun in probably about a half-hour prep time. I know there's a lot deeper I could go. I just haven't haven't gotten there yet until I get, until I'm playing this more regular with my home group. After I get my stuff from the Kickstarter, which is much cheaper thanks to how you guys assembled, catching up on all the books. So thank you. But back to the game. All right. At that point, the rainbow bridge flashes on, enveloping all of you in the kaleidoscope of colors, and you get pulled back and appear in the background of your of Odin's hall, as it were, and he is staring into a camera, stating, "And we have defeated the first monster." I see that it has the next one has the land that Leaf found is approaching that land. My children will get some food, re-equip themselves, and then we'll appear there to save you from this monster. I ask that you treat them properly, proper respect, and give them aid, as the people, the Zealands did. No, Australians did. And then he clicks off. Well done, my children. Were any of you injured?
No, Allfather.
No, Allfather.
Good. The next one is, this next land is a lot more populated, with a lot more structures. Their halls are built taller, and of steel, and a special kind of mortar that holds the steel beams together. Just be careful when one wrong hit can affect a lot of people, especially you, Skadd, because there'll actually be buildings there taller than you that have been made by Midgardians. Do you have any questions before you head off?
No, Allfather. Do you have any other restrictions that you need to place on us?
No, just be sure to just slay the suitor-like beast that is plaguing this land.
Of course, Allfather. Do you know why the Ragnarok has begun? What was the catalyst?
I have not been awakened long enough to determine, and there has been no sign of the serpent yet. So I don't know what caused these creatures to be released on the planet. But I'm sure as they show themselves, it will be revealed. Little can hide for my ravens, and they are out searching now.
You are all seeing, Father, and we trust your judgment.
Emidel, and then you're all enveloped in the rainbow lights, and appear high up in the sky. Looking around, you can see for a long distance.
Are we
But
falling or?
no,
Okay.
no, you're seated on top of a flat. It's not stone. You can tell that from the feel underneath you. Especially you, Skadd, this does not feel right. It's not a mountain. You're up tall, higher than any hall or the top of any glacier you've ever been on. But it's
Are we on one of
unnatural.
those structures Allfather mentioned?
It appears to be so, yes.
I like it. They've begun building up. Mortals are clever.
Smells funny. I don't like it.
I don't either. Can I still sense exactly where the monster is, or do I have to do another roll for that?
Go ahead and give me another. Actually, no. At this point, with how close you are, you can sense it because you can feel.
Because we can toast marshmallows.
Well, you can sense. You can feel the sheer amount of sea life it's killing.
Oh.
Because it's currently walking through the. It's clearly walking through the Baltimore Bay. And
It's probably not the worst thing that's happened there anyway. So
well, there is
some cleaning. That's nice.
There is
really.
a point that yes, it's hot enough to break down the toxins that are in the bay, but yeah, it is walking through that, and you can feel all of the sea life fleeing the area because it's literally boiling the water away in steam.
would I be able to command the wind off of the water enough that it would be able to kind of lift all of us and whoosh us closer to where the monster is?
Yes, you could.
Yes.
Great. Cool idea.
I like
If that's okay with everyone, of course. I don't want to whoosh you away without consent.
Okay, sensual whooshing is the first band name of the day.
7. That's.
I thought it was what can only be described as Tom's phrase of the day.
Yeah, you realize how much I want to use that tonight and burn them Albany at 9.
I only got 10 this time.
You only get 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that enough?
That's enough. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, none of you are resisting, and it's still 10 hits. And I mean,
remember for perspective that the human max for anything, like the very best on the planet at something, is a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, just for like a sense of perspective on what these numbers mean.
Okay.
So, like, average intelligent person is going to be a 3 intelligence, maybe a 4.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. So, like, 5 means that you've won a Nobel Prize.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had to remember that when creating my John Wick character.
Yeah.
Because he's still human.
Yeah. Well, also, if you take a look at the characters, in these cases, because the Norse gods in general have always been more on the human scale, just with special abilities, than the non-Marvel version of them. They've always been more on the scale, whereas the Greek gods couldn't be killed. Norse gods could be killed.
Correct.
Greek gods were, they were fed special things. So when I created your abilities, I pretty much, your toughness, your agility, your perception and might was all maxed out at 6. The human, you've reached human perfection for that. And then you had special powers on top of it. So in theory, assuming you're not using your special powers against them, an ordinary human could encounter you and survive. However, you are currently being whooshed across the skyline, the Baltimore skyline, to see this giant column of steam and this flaming humanoid figure that is just starting to step out of the bay. Are you setting everyone down on a in the dock area, or?
I am going to say that I am going to set each one of us down in a tactically smart spot. That way they can pick where I put them.
Okay.
I would like to advise on a tactically smart spot.
Okay, absolutely. Where would you like me to set you down?
I need height and clear sight lines.
Again, where is the wind? Where is the high ground?
All
that groovy stuff.
Yep. Okay. He has the pulling up the is that sorry. Okay, he's already basically walking past. He's already melted the outer bridge.
Nice.
And is walking pretty much up to the port of Baltimore. So you could get set on top of one on the grain tower that's there. If you wanted to for a sight line. Or
Not
if
excited about being perched on top of something he can melt the legs off of.
Okay, that's fair. But I mean, you could pretty much. Why don't you just describe what you do want to be set on?
I would actually prefer to set on the earth to give my sister her advantage. I would also, but again, a clear line of sight and easy access for melee combat. So
okay,
that's what I would go with.
It looks to be heading its way towards the port, so probably in the port area where they've got the where the container ships come in.
Okay. What is going on with the civilians?
At this point, they are. You don't see any.
Oh, good. Panic and flee is a really good choice for them.
Yeah. There are a couple odd humans running around. Looks like they're trying to take these large cans and put them on trucks. Basically, a very, for player knowledge, they're looting. They're just looting large scale, container level.
As one does. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
I mean, gas is really expensive these days.
Right. So, but they honestly, well, let me actually, you know what? I got to roll actual brazenness. Nope, they don't roll that good. No, I mean, if they rolled, if they rolled all six, they would try and make a deal. Hey, lift a bunch of these, do that same thing, and lift a bunch of these over here. Okay, But you guys land and they're trying to get away because the giant flaming guy is with the is making his way towards the city. Okay, so you guys are on the ground. What are you doing?
How much steam is coming off of the monster? Do we still have decent visibility?
You can see him just because the steam is rising and going away so fast, and he's so massive.
Hodr immediately pulls back on his bow, and a massive shaft of ice forms in his hand.
Nice.
Okay.
And he's going to fire that at the creature.
Okay.
The idea for the end effect is that mid-flight it will break apart into multiple, basically a net of ice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead and give me the and remember you do have some resolve. Oh, you guys all gained a resolve too from just winning in the praise of the Allfather.
Mm.
Um,
11.
well, I'm-
Okay. Um hmm. Okay. It definitely does not dodge it. It it can't. This net of ice. Go ahead and give me your roll for cold manipulation on it. Because I assume your goal is for that thing to be, as cold as you can make it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I'll do it then. Your archery determines how well it hits, and then your cold is against its cold ability or its heat ability.
14.
Okay.
Really good.
You see it wrap around it. It does evaporate, but you definitely have its attention now. Actually, no, it's still there. You'll have to keep focusing on just keeping the ice, keeping it there if you want it to keep damaging him.
Yeah.
Okay. Earl and what are the rest of you doing? Because it's still just kind of slowly plodding, walking towards you.
I remember. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I have a thought. if gosh, I can't remember the character's name all of a sudden. Njord,
Mhm.
if Njord wants to team up,
Of course.
if you could like surround my fists, dear husband, with like a ball of water around each fist, so that if I hit it, it doesn't like burn my fists up.
Of course, my wife. I would like to do that
Mhm.
and something else if I can. I don't know if I can do two things at once though.
Okay, what are you trying to do also?
So I want to do the water around the fistings, and I would also like to summon. I want to call forth the wind off of the water and kind of surround it in almost like a tornado to try to keep it staying where it is.
So Elizabeth, the way that
That
you do that. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You're obviously the GM. I'll shut up.
no, it's okay. Is there a mechanism in there for doing two things like that? Because that would
Absolutely. Yes, there is.
Ooh.
It's actually very easy. The short answer, Elizabeth, is yes, you absolutely can. What'll happen is you'll take a 2-die penalty off of each roll because you're doing two actions. The one that you're going to do now is the wind one. And then you're going to have a team up attack with Skadd, which is going to happen at the team ups happen at the end of the round.
Is that okay?
So that action will happen at the end of the round. You will
Okay.
roll, and then your roll will assist Bill's roll.
Okay.
That's
I
exactly
can wait
right.
to do the wind thing though if Skadd wants to do the water thing and punch it first.
No, like I said, you can do the one now and do the one later.
Yeah,
at
the team
at
up.
the end of the round.
The
for the
team
team
up is good because it gives us extra dice and stuff too.
Correct.
Okay.
So that'll help offset your negative 2 dice penalty.
Okay, then that is what I will do.
Woohoo!
6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
13.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay. You are actually slowing it. You're not sure if
Woohoo!
it's completely held in place, but it is not getting closer to the city it can burn.
Okay.
Okay. Earl, do you have an attack? Something you
Oh,
want to
you
do?
betcha.
Okay.
Oh, you betcha. So first, my snappy banter, if I may.
Yes.
Thank you. At least on all of our home tables, please correct me if that's not how you do it. Snappy banter is a free action, just because it
Yeah.
adds to the cinematic quality of things.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember my tales from around the fire. Hear this, my brother and sisters, and remember. Siete farsumen, bed gvida lethi, skin of sveldi, sol veltiva. In the modern, that translates to Sutra moves from the south with the scathe of branches. There shines from his sword the son of gods of the slain. You
That was
speak
cool.
old languages. I remember from my tales that when he was defeated once before, it was my brother Frere who used a sword made of antlers. So I'm going to roll my luck and my hunting to find in one of those cargo holds antlers so that I can use that as a weapon.
Okay. Go ahead and roll luck.
Thanks.
Let's see. Going to roll against it. What is the likelihood that there is an illegal shipment of poaching stuff coming through the port of Baltimore at this
In
point?
Baltimore,
Yeah.
there's a good chance there's
Pretty
all
likely,
sorts of
actually.
illegal stuff going through
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a major port.
Yeah.
16, sir.
Okay.
Nice.
You can
Oh, look, here's the Holy Grail.
yeah, you can smell the yes, you can smell you inhale and you can find that in one of the containers.
Thanks. Does my attack need to be a separate action? Or does it need to wait?
What?
Since I did not declare 2 actions, but I need to wait until the next round.
Yeah, because well, it's also a matter of you have to break it. I'll let
Absolutely.
you break
That's
into
what I
the
figured. I
thing.
just wanted to clarify. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Um,
Cool. Then I'm good.
yeah. However, the one thing is, you do actually gain some height because this was up. This container of antlers was actually up quite a distance. It was
Nice.
up like 3 stacks high.
Okay. Right on.
So, and for anybody who's from Baltimore, if I'm getting anything wrong with the port, I am using all of my knowledge based on, I believe, season 2 of The Wire. Is,
You know what?
There you
That's
There
fair.
you go.
All right.
is
When
where I'm
Michael
getting.
Serbrook watches this, yeah, he'll tell you. He'll tell you.
That's where I'm pulling all this information from.
Right on.
So, okay, so Scott, you are you want to punch it with the boxing gloves provided
Mhm.
by your husband.
All right.
Okay,
So generally what happens when you're doing a team up attack is that we both roll.
Okay.
So Skadd and Njord both roll. She's at -2 dice because she did 2 things, but she's at +2 dice because we're doing a team up attack. So it all balances out.
Yeah.
okay.
And if I recall correctly, 6s can explode, or is that if we spend a resolve, 6s can explode? Jen, do you remember?
One resolve to have your
100%
6s
resolve.
explode.
Right.
I'm looking at. I pulled up the page in
Nice.
front of me.
Oh, I need to find 2 more dice because we're doing a team up.
Woohoo.
I got 11.
Very nice.
Let's see here. We've got 6, 7, 8. 14.
Oh, nice.
And what the heck? I will spend that newly gained resolve to make my 6s explode. I got 3 6s, so I'm going to
Okay.
reroll 3 dice. And I got 2 more successes. So what did I say, 13? So that becomes 15.
Okay. Yeah, you plant a solid blow to this creature. The gloves that that Njord summoned around your hands evaporate. She keeps resupplying them, and you knock it over.
Nice.
Well
Teamwork.
done, wife.
Woohoo.
Highest of high fives.
Yeah, and the steam is rising again. How do you want to reinforce your ice net?
Yes. And I would
Both.
also if I could like anchor it to the ground to like.
Yep. Well, technically, it fell back into the water.
Ah.
So you can freeze you could just basically use it to freeze as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because you've got plenty of water right now.
Also, I think I'm going to use a resolve to make my sixes explode.
Okay.
Because I've got plenty of it. Ooh, that was a good choice on this roll.
Woohoo!
Guys are nothing. Yeah, that's 7 6s.
Oh.
Ooh.
So. Okay, so that's. So 19 successes on the first throw, and then my 6s explode. They just explode once, right? Or do they cascade?
When a 6 explodes, do they keep exploding?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
Bangarang.
19, so it's
I got 4 6s on the second throw. Oh, my dice never are this good.
That's awesome, Ava.
One more 6.
Nice.
Okay.
Exploded again.
No.
Nice.
19 plus 8 is 27 plus 4 is 31 successes.
Nah.
Like crap.
Oh, that feels nice.
okay. What you see is this block of ice, or actually it's the equivalent of a glacier.
Yeah.
That has been formed around this creature.
My jaw hurts.
Skadd and Njord, go ahead and give me another intellect roll.
An intellect?
Yep.
It's 3 again.
How many did you get, Skadd?
2.
2? Okay. Njord, give me one more roll.
Another intellect roll.
Another intellect roll, yes.
Okay. That one is 2.
2? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Skadd, when Njord congratulated you on the punch, he used the wrong name.
What name did he use?
He used Catherine, which vaguely sounds familiar.
Catherine.
You get a flash of a wedding day and
My
a
other wife, I'm
veil
sorry.
being lifted in front from in front of you. Which you have no idea what a veil is because they weren't, that's a Western.
We didn't use those.
Yeah. But back to this. So what do you guys do? You've got this glacier with the creature trapped in it.
It's probably going to
I
melt
haven't
its
had
way
a
out before
stab him
too
yet.
long.
What?
Go ahead, Bill.
I said that it's probably going to melt its way out before too long, so we have to come up with something more permanent.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to stab it with my antler yet.
Oh.
I am here for that.
Could I manipulate the glacier to like set it out of the water so that once it melts its way out, Ullr can stab it to his heart's content?
That's so sweet.
Well, yeah, it does. It does actually pop up and is floating on the water.
Can I use
So-
the wind to kind of help
Yep. Yeah,
Move
the
it?
two of you can team up for it. So go ahead and
if you want? You know,
both of you,
obviously.
both of you
Sure.
roll.
All three of you would be teaming up for this because you would be releasing the ice, and Elizabeth would be using the wind, and then Ullr, Jennifer, would be stabbing him.
It's true.
That seems like a
Team
three-way
up,
three-way
yeah.
team up.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Do
I
I lose?
will absolutely add 2 more dice to this. Thank you, Bill.
Do I lose 2 more dice since somebody else is helping too, or just the?
No,
the...
you gain 2 dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
gain 2.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay.
Because you only lost that because you were doing 2 things at once.
Oh, okay. So let's see.
I'm gonna spend a resolve and re-roll that.
That was yucky.
Can I spend a resolve to explode my 6s? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a resolve to blow up my 6s. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay, well that's slightly better. Well, actually, no, that's quite better.
16. I got 18 successes.
Nice.
Woo! I mean, if we're doing that, I might as well, explode mine too.
Yeah, let's just explode everything.
For fun.
It'll be
15.
fine.
15 successes,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys get it slid up right to the correct spot.
I'm still rolling. Hold on. Seriously, best spend of a resolve ever, y'all. Okay.
I cannot believe 31.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
I'm never gonna see numbers like that again.
Y'all, 24.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow.
Not to
24,
trivialize your
y'all.
fight or anything, Tom.
We got a
Not that I-
suture kebab. It's awesome. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earl jumps down and essentially slams these antlers in, and it shatters the ice in the creature.
Dang.
What do you think of
Into
both sisters? Wife.
into
No.
pieces. He's slain. Njord, give me another intellect roll.
Right? 3.
Okay. As you three, or as the other 3 of you, what do you do after you after your success.
Told you, antlers.
I'm going to say something like, "Mortals, we have defeated Surtur. You are now safe. Praise the Aesir and the Veneer for your deliverance."
Elizabeth,
I mean, even though only the loaders are there, it's fine.
Yes.
you can't quite figure out why your wife, Catherine, is 50 feet tall and is talking with a strange accent. And you're back in Baltimore.
This is weird.
The
Honey, what's
last
wrong?
time, I mean, you remember you remember walking down this. Remember going on a gondola ride in on vacation, and then now you're here with your wife, but not really your wife, and these two other strange dressed people, and you looking down, realizing that you're dressed in slick black leathers, and you're dripping wet.
Not really sure what's going on. Catherine, why are you so tall, and why? Oh, I don't know what's going on here.
Scott, give me a intellect roll.
One intellect roll coming up. Oh, I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got 0 successes. Who is this Catherine of whom you speak?
My wife, Catherine. Why? I don't understand what's going on. Why are you so tall? Why are you dressed like that? Why are you speaking like that? Why are we back here?
Yeah, suddenly for the rest of you three, Njord's accent has changed drastically. You
Njord,
understand the words, but
were you injured in this last combat? We must take you back to the Allfather. Perhaps give you some of the blessed apples of Idun to help heal you in your heart and your mind.
Where are you going to take me? Who? What? I don't. Who are you?
Yes, husband, come along. I think you took a hit to the head and you're a little bit addled right now. Perhaps we should go back to the Allfather and have him sort things out.
at which point, you see this strange lights circle around you, and you feel this kind of strange yanking feeling.
Catherine, what's going on?
and you disappear. And that is the end of this story. I've been told the premise is good, so we will probably be streaming more of this story.
But you know what? You guys that are watching, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely have to flesh out the well, you guys will be able to flesh out your characters a bit, and it's also a matter of I got to flesh out the monsters a little bit. I think hitting you, I honestly thought hitting you with an iconic monster would be enough, but it really isn't. Not hitting high level people with it. So, but this is the first time I've tried to go for big stuff
in some of our traits, and we, like, okay, so for perspective, Superman has 18 dice in strength.
Oh yeah. No,
So
I figured.
we are stupid powerful.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
we're pretty dang tough.
okay. Yeah, that's probably a little bit more powerful than
Right.
that it would be, especially if you take into account the DC Marvel crossovers
Right.
where they had to zerg where the Avengers had to zerg Superman
Right.
as a dog pile to win.
And I mean, in fairness, those were some insane rolls anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our dice were liking us today.
I have never
Right.
rolled this well
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
for an entire game. That's never
Yeah.
happened before.
I mean, I'm like one roll maybe, but whew.
Yeah,
Well,
our dice were
Tesla,
lurving.
that was really fun.
That
That was a lot of fun.
31 though.
That was
I
crazy.
know.
That
Right.
was nuts.
And then Jennifer rolled what?
So
Did you
many
roll 26 or something?
Yeah, it was insane. I absolutely have taken a picture for posterity because that's never going to happen again.
All right. Well, the Kickstarter's up to 6,545. So thank you everybody who.
Which is awesome, but we want to unlock that adventure from Bill. Come on, y'all. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Thank you guys for playing. I had fun GMing. And like I said, I will sit down and write this up and figure out what we gotta change, and maybe we can make this into a stream
Awesome.
coming
We
up.
appreciate you stepping up.
I feel like I'm gonna kind of go over my character at least and see how
Okay.
I would occur, and maybe that'll give you some ideas as well.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, talk to us on like how many points we should be having in our character and
I figured,
absolutely.
I honestly, actually, after this, instead of, I went with 150.
okay.
I would say probably drop it down to standard,
Okay.
100,
That's cool.
125. That way,
All right.
125 and I think a 12 dice cap.
yeah, that's a 12
That
dice
makes
cap.
sense.
And
Yeah.
that probably,
That'll
That
help out a
prob-
lot right there.
yeah, that does it. That because that makes the iconic ones that have a 24 dice cap.
Mm-hmm.
That'd put it that those giant monsters you're able to wouldn't be able to fight, because I honestly didn't expect you to. Well,
It
the
would
other part of
actually
it
be
is,
a challenge.
well, the other part is I didn't expect 31. I didn't expect 16 dice. Would turn into 31 hits. That's part
Yeah.
of the thing.
I mean,
Oh, with
No,
sixes,
I
it's
rolled
better
exploding.
seven
position.
sixes on the first throw.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was that was an awesome roll. No, it was a good game. Good game.
It was
Okay.
a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Good.
Yeah.
You guys had fun. If you are interested in playing with us in general, we've got a bunch of stuff going on the REM channel.
mhm. More stuff's
Join
gonna be
up.
coming out soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. All right. That's it, Sarah. If you're all set, we can end the stream. Remember, everybody, check out the Kickstarter. And it's a great time to get into this system. I actually got for a pretty decent price, got a full set of books, including an extra core for my gaming table.
And it's a really pretty core book. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a pretty core book.
Oh, it is. It's a pretty core book. It's also the other part to it, and I've played enough these systems where there are certain books that I don't even bother trying to flip to while I'm on a stream. This one, okay, yeah, power level, I bounce back to this page, and now I'm into the powers if I need to refer. It just makes sense as you go through. I can jump based on the color on the corner.
Mhm.
It's really easy to use it as a reference as you game.
That's good to hear. That was definitely our intent.
Without it being the flip through, without it being the flip through system that you get, oh crap, I gotta go grab that book.
Yeah.
And flip through that one to find that. Not that I've ever had a system in which I've had to flip through multiple books to get the information I needed.
Well, I mean, we're really big fans of, again, this is supposed to be an immersive experience, you know? It's supposed to be that cinema, you know, MCU thing going on, very cinematic, very
Yep.
heavy in the storytelling and the role play, but still having enough crunch, and having things like the way the book is organized really helps facilitate that.
Yeah, like I said, while you guys mentioned a team attack, so I flipped to the section that had team attack in it, read it
Mhm.
quick, and I knew the rules.
Exactly.
I also could that part was nice because I could scan it and go, okay, yep, adds to, piles it up, and then the resolve allows you to do the exploding sixes.
There you go.
And that and it was just, like I said, real easy to read through. I the more I get into it, the more I'm enjoying it. The one flip side is I probably should actually sit, because I can get away by doing it with just this book on the fly. I honestly haven't sat down and done the full okay to get through it.
Right. Yeah, you might
Um,
want to. I mean, at some point for fun.
yeah, I really should, and I plan to before I get my home game going in it. So,
Cool.
all right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and check out the Kickstarter. Have a good day, everybody. Be back at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central for Paranormal Albany Halloween edition, where I get to try to terrorize Ava again today. Hopefully
And
with
there's
more effect.
no way you're going to have this good a rolling again.
Oh no,
No.
not a chance.
Nocturne by Night is the villain's supplement to the Blood and Justice setting of Prowlers and Paragons. That was a lot of words. Let's break it down. Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition is the core rulebook for this superhero game system. Simple system, simple character creation, designed to let you get in and play quickly. Blood and Justice Welcome to Nocturne is a setting book, similar to D&D's Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. Nocturne is a Gotham-esque city, dark, gritty, dystopian. All the major sites and players of the city are there to help you build your campaign. Nocturne by Night is a villain's supplement, or what I like to call Oops, All Villains. Think of it like the monster manual for the Nocturne setting, but all the baddies are also playable. Whether you set them against your players or play the baddies yourself, this book is what you need. The bundle reward tier gets you all 3 books so you can hit the ground running in your campaign.